Let's go. All right. We are just doing some last minute preppy here. Last minute prep. Get our LoFi playlist up. Get the playlist up and running. Up. Turn this up just a little bit. And I'll do some volume mixing in Streamlabs. Turn up my mic a little bit. Check 1 2. Check. Really quickly want to hear what I sound like. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Okay. There's like, I don't know if the music's looping back or not. No idea. Anyway, everything's looking good. I'm gonna mute that. Everything's sounding good. Things going good. Turn down the desktop audio a little bit more. I turned up Pretzel Rocks, so maybe I'll turn down Pretzel Rock. I thought turning it up might be a good idea. But maybe that wasn't the smartest move. Get this opened up. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna close the. So we are at our atlas. And also we are in need of getting this guy some level. I need to turn down the game sound just a little bit because we're gonna hear a lot of that.
Hello.
Just so you know. It's gonna be one of those streams. You're gonna hear a lot of a large man yell. That's not what you're here for. Not real. Because this is one of my favorite builds. So I only partially. Alright, let's do this. Oh, all my auras are off because I died. So this is a General's Cry, Berserker. So I am basically a walking death machine. And my machine is started by yelling. So me yelling is what gets this whole process started. Because I'm using Berserker's Cry, which or Warlord's Cry, Sorry. General's Cry. I like messing up my games here. I'm doing General's Cry, which summons... Ooh, which summons these ghosty boys that you see. And they do an attack. So I'm not actually doing damage. I mean, I kind of am with Cyclone, but not a lot. Hello? Frozen? Hello. Should have probably like rolled this, but gonna go with whatever I got. Finder Strongbox can be like really solid, but you know, that one wasn't bad. If we're gonna be honest. You're gonna see that every so often when an enemy dies, a little shrine is gonna spawn. It's because I'm using the Gull. I actually found it while I was leveling this character. I think it was this character. It might have been leveling a different character, but I'm pretty sure it was this one because I'm pretty sure I put it on like right away when I picked it up. But the Gull is a sweet helmet that makes it so that you on chance on kill to spawn a lesser shrine. So trigger level 1, create lesser shrine when you kill an enemy. So it's not even a chance when you kill an enemy. The thing is, I'm not killing enemies very often. So the lesser shrines, they're cool. They give some pretty decent effects, but really I have this on because 80 max life, good, and 33 cold res, also good. And then everything else is just bonuses. 75 increased effective shrines, 50% increased duration of shrines. It's all just a little bit of bonus here and there to just make mapping and just general gameplay a little bit more enjoyable. Backtracking here, even though I really kind of shouldn't. I'm just backtracking here and seeing if maybe I missed something good. My next big upgrade for this character is going to come from finding a harvest with increased defense crafts. All right, grab this. I guess I should look at all these things, right? Poison on hit. Not really seeing anything here. Level of socketed gems. 5 linked. And a 5 link bow. 1.2 attacks per second though. Gross. Damage light or lightning damage to spells and another bow. Nothing amazing, really. Even this is at best. I'm gonna pick up this Despot Axe. I don't need this. Guess I'll drop that. Actually, here, make my life easy. Let's go deposit things. I'm picking up the Despot Axe just because it's a 5 link 2-handed base, which can potentially be amazing. Oh, that was just great chaos or 5 chaos. I'll trade that in later. I like to stock up all my cards for a while and then do big trades all at once. I don't need 5 chaos right now, so if I wanted to like buy something right away, I would be like, all right, fine. I'm still chancing every Ezomite dagger that I come across, hoping for a Cold Iron Point, because we have multiple characters that need them. My Trapper needs it, my Miner will need it, my girlfriend's Miner will need it. Like, I have like 3 characters at least that will not need but want dual wielding cold iron points. So, you know, might as well do it. All my characters now are in maps except for my miner. That will probably be in maps tomorrow, honestly. But everyone else is to maps now. Here's the boss for this map. So we can do a quick little chat about the maps here in a minute and make sure that everyone understands what that means, because, you know, could be people that have never played Path of Exile that have no idea what the significance is of me being at maps. Did I get a level in that? Good. Wait. My big focus right now on this character is just gaining levels. Like, they're so necessary for me at this current moment. Also, I think my volume is higher than it needs to be. And I also think that this song is kind of annoying. Boss off. Cool. Hey, look, and an Azimite dagger. Anyway, jewelers, cool. 11 monsters remain. I'm just gonna really quickly jump into here, get some Scourge kills, because I do have multiple things in the Krangler. I have multiple things working on corruptions. 2 Alps, nice. And what's this? Titan Gauntlet. Reduce global accuracy. Ooh, I can't use that. Sell it. Or I won't sell it. Here. Sell it. See? That easy. Excuse me. So even though this is rare, it's got 3 linked colored sockets of different colors, so I'll get a chromatic for it. This is jewelers, this is jewelers, this is chromatic. I don't know why I picked a match my dagger. I think I picked this up to sell it. Pick this up to sell it. Selling rare items, really only a concern if you are, my dump tab is full by the way. If you are what's it called? Trying to get alteration shards because you're low on alterations. I had 60 earlier, but I crafted some flasks and used a lot of them. Unfortunately, kind of a byproduct of this league is all the new stuff they added to flasks actually makes crafting flasks really difficult. Great, you've told me this before. All right, so Atlas. What is an Atlas? So this is an Atlas. This league, they reduced the number of areas to 4, which is why you see 4 golden lines separating the 4 quarters. And I've got 4 citadels. So basically, progressing the Atlas is consisted of completing maps. So I've already completed some maps, and I was not completing tier 2s because I wanted to farm gardens to use that to get the divination card for the 6-link bow for my Toxic Rain champion. But after running, I don't know how many gardens maps now, because like legit, it's all I did for a couple days of my off stream time. I have not found a single one of the 6-link bow divination cards from the garden. So I'm over the garden. I'm done with it. I've decided. So now we're going to start running these tier 2s that I've been stocking up, because I've got several here, and I just did a canyon. I've got 4 more that I've never done before. So what I want to do in progressing my atlas is complete as many maps as possible. Then once I've got a bunch of maps in the higher tiers done, 4s and 5s, what I want to happen is I want to put in a watchstone over here, probably. Haywark is a good place as any to start. So I put a watchstone here, and that will upgrade these maps. Okay, so it'll upgrade these maps into higher tiers. So if I take this out, this is a tier 1. If I put it in, this is now a tier 4. If I put another one, it's now a tier 8. Put another one, tier 10. Put another one, tier 14. Okay, so like this is how you make your atlas stronger and make it harder, like the content harder. Okay, so get rid of all of these lines, because before I do any of that, I want to get as much completion done of the atlas. The reason being, notice I have 1, 2, 3 maps here. If I add more watchstones, I still only have 1, 2, 3 maps here done. All these other maps are mystery maps, and until I do them, I can't get them as drops, like potential drops from drop pools. The only way to get them is to complete an adjacent map. So if I complete dungeons, I can get dunes. If I complete dunes, I can get lighthouses, so on and so forth. Then once I've completed those, like once I've unlocked dunes, doing any tier 1 map has a chance to drop me a dunes. Once I've unlocked lighthouse, doing any tier 2 map has a chance to drop a lighthouse. So like the more you unlock, the more broad your unlocking is, which is why I wasn't doing any tier 2s, because by not doing any other tier 2 maps, I was forcing all my tier 2s that dropped to be gardens, so that I could do more gardens for a div card that I never freaking got. So that's maps explained in a nutshell, quickly as possible. So let's grab the next one. And also tier 2s is just what I should be doing anyway for my character's level. Since I just hit 70, these should be level 69 monsters, so decent experience, less chance of dying. These are all map device mods, which will become more important the more I play. Also, I don't think I have any pantheons selected for this character, which is like free defense that I don't have. And even once I get like all the cold iron points I need for all the different characters I have that need cold iron points, I'll still probably be chancing cold iron points, because they're currently worth like an exalt by themselves. Like they're in between 1 and 2 exalts. So if that price stays up, which it most likely will, like typically items like that will stay up in price for the whole league. Like it's not one of those it'll drop later in the league because like less people are playing it, because that doesn't seem to be letting up anytime soon from the looks of the leaderboards, looking at like PoE Ninja and like the concurrent like players playing a particular build. Also opens up the opportunity for me to play other off meta builds though that I haven't played yet. Like this build that I'm playing now is something that I've played before. Like I've done General's Cry before, so this is nothing really new for me. I've done Toxic Rain before, you know, I've done a Trapper before, so I do want to try something else this league, maybe. One class that like I never make like a good version of is an Inquisitor, and I would like to potentially make like a really good Inquisitor. I should be doing this. My main concern right now with this character is experience and like nothing else. Just so that everyone knows. Like I'm just trying to get levels and get as much Atlas completion as I can while I'm doing it, but levels are first and foremost right now with this. Because I'm only level 70. I will get a decent amount of power by going up in level. Movement shrine. So the only sucky thing about like General's Cry is your DPS is on a timer, right? So like my DPS is only as fast as my Warcry speed, and you can't have your Warcry speed be too high, because if your Warcry speed is too high, then you'll Warcry so fast that you'll spawn more dudes before you before they get the chance to attack. So then like that's a DPS loss, because you know you're not doing damage if they're not hitting. So literally just talked about that. I completed this map, and the map that's connected to it, the lighthouse, is the one that dropped. I haven't done lighthouse yet, so easy. Also, you'll notice every so often I'm cycloning. I have a cast while channeling setup in my cyclone. This is pretty common for builds like this. Like you do this and see that I spawn bodies on the floor because I am casting Desecrate while channeling, which creates more bodies. And the reason I'm doing that is because General's Cry requires corpses to spawn the general. So those red shadows that are doing the attacks for me, they spawn off of corpses. I didn't need to walk back to this portal, but not like pro strat, super high, like everything is perfect. Orbit chance. Still no cold iron point, which is okay. I'm not expecting to get one for a good amount of time, if I'm going to be 100% honest. I don't know why I picked up. Oh, I have. That's nothing, and flash charge on crits. Spell damage leech as energy shield. Oh, I didn't identify this. Hold up. Got anything good on you? 78 life and dual res. Low dual res, but dual res nonetheless. No open suffix though. Hold on to it because that's required level 35. So that's a real easy like leveling item. Just straight up, just any character that I level this league now has a really strong 35 ring that'll give them a ton of. Next map. Also, if you want to be like super amazingly efficient when you do maps, grab a bunch of them to craft at once and don't do what I'm doing right now, which is going back to your stash and grabbing like one at a time, crafting it, and then going back. Like grab a ton of maps, craft them all at once, and then like have spots ready for them. But again, like we're chilling. This is chill Path of Exile. Path of Chillsile. I know that doesn't make sense, but I'm not here to make it. So one fault of this character is anytime I am not losing rage, I will start taking a decent chunk of damage, like right here. Like I have no debuffs, but my life is going down. Now it's going up, but like you can see that it has a big fluctuation, and the reason that is because of this ascendancy node that I took. So I lose 0.1% of life per second per rage while I'm not losing rage. So like right now I'm not losing life anymore. I don't have rage, but now I have 20, which means now I have 40. So multiply that by 0 and 4, I lose 4% of my life per second while that stays that way. So why would I do that to myself? Berserker Rage, which is one of the buttons on my skills, gives me a ton of damage. And it does have a cooldown, and it does go on cooldown very regularly. Because like as it keeps going, the amount of rage it consumes grows. So like, can there potentially be a way to like keep it going forever? Possibly, with some like crazy min-max strategy of some sort that I don't know. Hello. But I don't know that. I don't know how that would work. But Berserker Rage, each second, 20% more rage, lost rage. So like, you can keep it going for a long time, but not forever. I get 29% more movement speed, lose 5 rage per second, which goes up. 90% more damage with attacks, 90% more attack speed, and 18% less damage. So more and less are multiplicative bonuses. So they'll multiply with any other sources of like more damage or less damage taken, is the way that works. So I have to always be sure that like, realistically, I basically have to always make sure that like E is held down on my keyboard. And then obviously I still want to be doing this. I want that experience. I want to kill things in the Scourge to get the bonuses and stuff. Currently corrupting a map along with other things. I've gained quite a few Scourge points. And you know, I just need to make sure that like I'm on top of like keeping all those things intact. Use Ball Ancestral War Chief right here, because Ball Ancestral War Chief is these two guys, and they do a crap ton of damage, even though they only last for 6 seconds. They also have Culling Strike on them, so if they hit any enemy with 10% or lower health, like if I get an enemy to 10% of their maximum health and they get hit by one of those totems, doesn't matter how much life they have left, they will instantly die. Like, done. Done. Okay. Another map completed. Waterways. I have some rare waterways that I can run. Extra Fizz is lightning. I can do this. I don't do elemental ailments. I can't be ignited. Wait. I might be thinking about the wrong character. This character can be ignited. A trapper cannot be ignited. I'll do this one. So. the nice thing again about this build is the fact that you can basically spend the entire time you're playing it cycloning. It's not necessarily the best thing to do, but it is an option. Me almost dying. That is why we have panicked flask, or whatever they're called now, but it's what used to be called panicked. So basically it's a large heal, and if you're below 50% health when you use it, it will do all of its healing instantly. My other life flask is a seething flask, which is instant all the time, but it is also 33% of the normal amount of a life flask. So much less heal. And that culling strike also applies to my normal ancestral war chief. So I can use these normal ones here. And they last for 12 seconds. And they will also instantly kill any enemy with under 10% of their health. Ooh. Gotta remember to use that Berserker Rage. Again, like I have to remember to keep the E key on my keyboard like held down, because anytime I'm not Berserker Raging, I'm basically like making it that much easier for myself to die. And like I shouldn't even be like whirlwinding through all these enemies like this, because even though I'm moving, I'm not necessarily like doing a gigantic amount of damage. Lightning level of all lightning spell gems. I'll pick it up. Will I be making a lightning spell user? Maybe. Again, another level. Good. Sweet. My other two characters, my champion is level 75 and my trapper is level 76. And I will be like swapping around between them while I do this. I'm just getting this character caught up, because like once we get to a certain point with like maps and stuff, if I don't have this character caught up, what'll happen is it will become a matter of having to do a bunch of low tier low tier maps that don't add anything to my progression except for just the levels of the character. Oh, is this ready for another one? Yeah. I'm hoping that this will get scourged and remove the 36% reduced armor and replace it with like a big armor boost. Like if I could trade those two and get like 7 or 8% reduced elemental res, but get like 20-30% more armor, I would take it instantly. And then this thing, so check out this map. Area has patches of chilled ground. Okay. 20% monster physical damage reduction. Okay. So like, I'm not going to do it on this character. Unique boss has increased life, blah, blah, blah. But look at the top. Only shift into and out of nightmare randomly. Kinda sucks, but whatever. I have minus 15 physical damage reduction while in the nightmare. Fine. This character has lots of physical damage reduction, but obviously he's not the one that's going to run it. Rare Scourge monsters drop 1 additional stack of breach splinters. Now we have less physical damage and less evade. But now Rare Scourge monsters also drop an additional essence. This is also a tier 1 mask or map. So like realistically, like I can get to a point where like my level is so high and my damage is so high that like I could care less what negatives it has. I could just surround the entire map and destroy it. And even with it being tier 1, like essences won't be terribly bad. The breach splinters, like the tier could matter not at all, because breach splinters don't have like eye levels or anything attached to them. Pretty sure. You just get breach splinters and you'll get varied types. Even if I don't, like, I'll take any breach splinters at this point. It's still league start for me. Like, I'm lagging behind a little bit because of the amount of time I'm taking to get off the ground here, but no biggie. I also found a From Dust earlier, which like From Dust is huge for what's it called? Skeletons. And I have done skeletons before, but I haven't done skeletons in a while, so I might do skeletons. I got the Baron the other day, so I could do melee skeletons, and From Dust with that, I think Dark Pact could be worked into that as well, and I could do like a crazy melee Dark Pact skeletons build, which I've never done Dark Pact skeletons. I've only ever done Fizz skeletons, and I've done skeleton mages too. That was a long time ago. Long time ago. Map is done. Get this. Ooh. Ooh. You know how important that crafting recipe is for us? This character? It's huge. That's we can craft higher armor value onto our shield. You know, the thing that decides our damage. We can now get it up higher. Which on this shield I probably won't bother, but future shields. Future shield. Okay, anything over here? I don't know. Okay. So let's dip out of here. Let's go to the next one. We found some maps. These are both chromatic orbs. Oops. Boom. Do I have space for this in here? Don't. Let's go down to here. Click clack. No. No. I'll just throw it into here in case I want to have a mana flask for crafting it later. Okay. Sell. Again, just need to have things good to go. Map. Map. Last tier 2 map that I have that we haven't completed is the pit. And I got a rare. Players cannot inflict exposure. Okay. Solaris Fanatics, they gain frenzy charges, they have nemesis mods, and there's 30% more rare monsters. Okay. Also, I could be could be going and making things a little smoother for myself if I was doing Zana missions. However, I'm going to go on record now and say that it's not worth me doing right now. It would have been like right at the beginning would have been worth me doing, and potentially like yesterday could have still been worth me doing. Now, why is it not worth me doing right now? Well, Zana sells maps, and you can activate Zana missions to reset her inventory to get more maps. So easy completion of maps you haven't done yet, right? Like that's what we're doing. That's what I just said this whole stream was about, was map completion and atlas progression. However, the one issue with that is she sells maps for chance orbs. And before the stream started, in fact, like earlier today when I started playing, I had like, I don't know, 60 chance orbs. And that would have been a good time to like do some Zana mission spawn, because I could have bought a bunch of maps that I hadn't completed yet. Hello. But fact of the matter is, I didn't. So because I didn't, I now am in not a worse spot, but doing Zana missions has slightly less value because I don't have the currency to purchase the maps. And the other thing about Zana maps is when you spawn her, she comes into your map and she gives you another map. Like in the map, she gives you portals to another map. So yes, I could be getting more completion by doing Zana missions, but I would want to combine the two like hand in hand. I would want to be doing Zana missions and at the same time buying in between. I don't want to do like one or the other. So might be a decent time for me to maybe not stock up or be chancing every Azimite dagger for like a day of playing, and like stock up on orbs of chance, and then spam a bunch of Zana missions back to back to back to back. Because the master missions also have tiers to them. There's white, yellow, and red for the different tiers of maps. So like it's not like I'll be able to use the white Zana missions when I get to yellow maps, because you can't activate a white mission in a yellow map or in any other color. They're specific to their tier. You can't go down either. Like you can't activate a red mission in a yellow map or a white map. I'm like literally killing myself because I'm not remembering to hit Blood Rage. You know what? I'm going to do what I used to do and have this over here, and I'll put Vol Ancestral Warchief over here. Because like my ring finger tends to rest on Q anyway, since I have my index finger or my middle finger on W, and I will occasionally use that to leap instead of mouse 4. So need to keep myself, you know, in that mindset of convenience and things that work for me, or if not, I'll just keep forgetting. Let's check the Vol side area. Maybe we get lucky and find like sweet items. I already bought a 6-link for this character. It was a corrupted, crappy 6-link, but a 6-link nonetheless. Just because you already kind of lose a link from like General's Cry, right? Because like General's Cry has to be linked to the skill that it uses. So I didn't want to leave it on a 4-link. I just didn't want to leave myself on not gimped damage, but lower damage I could have by just making sure that I had I should have picked up the Vol Power Siphon. Back and grab it real quick. Luckily this is like, you know, super tiny fall side area. Clicked on the map again by mistake for the portal. Something to take note of when you are doing maps. Obviously efficiency is like key, right? If you want to be super fast and make all the currency and be rich. But at the same time, you also don't want to like screw yourself out of like stuff. Like my thing says more than 50 monsters remain. Now that more than 50 monsters does not include things in here. It's just the counter for how many monsters remain, period, on the map. So I will typically clear until it hits a number below 50, because then it'll start counting down. Because above 50 could mean, you know, it could mean 54, it could mean 103, like it could be anything. So now like I've got 13 left and I'm not going to hunt down 13 monsters. They're probably right here. There. But on a normal map that I didn't have that right there where I knew that there was an undiscovered part of the map, I wouldn't go looking for them. Jewelers, I don't know why I have that. Deposit all these beautiful things that I found. Lots of currency. 23 lightning res. Hang on. Oh wait, but topaz rings are great for crafting a low level. I'm gonna need a couple rare topaz rings to craft. I've filled every passive point in the tree thus far for my passive building. And now the game would want me to have clusters. Feed the Fury, Martial Prowess, Riot Queller. Let's look at all my clusters real quick and see if I even have like what it wants me to use. Excuse me. Okay. Field. Lightning damage. Physical damage. Here. Actually, that's perfect. It's a, well, it's a low item level, which could be a huge issue. But maybe we'll get some of the passives we want out of it. Which we want Riot Queller, Feed the Fury, Martial Prowess. Is what we want. Like, that's useful. I'm gonna recall it. Ugh. And I can't scour it. I'm not sure this can get what I want, so I'm gonna leave it right here for the moment. And I'm gonna take a quick $5 to let Ben out. So, quick 5-minute break, and then I'll be back. Gotta let the go out. kind of want to run the Scourge map, the tier 1 that I have here. But I'm gonna build it up some more. I'm gonna make it harder. Have some fun with it. Like, why not? Let's see. All our tier 2s are done. We have one tier 3 we haven't completed yet. 2 of them. We have a couple tier 4s we haven't completed yet. But here's something that's actually really good to know. So you see here, dungeon goes to canyon, goes to dune. Haunted mansion goes to gardens, goes to waterway. Stagnation goes to pit, goes to laboratory. We haven't done a laboratory yet. Estuary goes to strand and goes to dry sea. We haven't done a dry sea yet. So, what does all this mean? Well, we need estuaries and we need stagnations. So, let's grab some estuaries. Go back to one. Grab some stagnation. Are all my stagnations rare? They might. I went on a crazy little spree earlier when I was in a harvest.
Good to see you.
So, if you sell 3 of the same map to a vendor, you will get back 1 higher tier connected map. That looks like a dry sea to me. We've done the pit. So, here's what you do. Take 1 out, put 1 in. And there's the laboratory. So, by swapping the map that you're putting in, you can affect what you get back. So, I'm going to trade in these 6 maps. And I'm going to get back 2 that we need to complete for some allies. Go ahead and do them. What level am I? 71. About to be 70. About to be 70. I don't like that. So the way this map works is you portal in the middle, like we just did. And you make your way to the 4 corners of the map. There's a lever, you hit the lever, and at that will open up a small portal that takes you back to the center. Once you have opened all 4 levers, the boss arena portal spawn. And the boss arena portal, ooh god, kind of like takes you for a little bit of a trip. Forgetting to hold down Q. We'll get there, guys. We will. Guys and girls. Whoever's in the stream. Whoever's in the chat. We will get there. You really want your Mirage Warriors, the guys that come from the Cry, to spawn like right on top of enemies. And the reason that is because Shield Crush, the ability they're using, shoots out 2 waves of damage. 3 technically, but at most an enemy can get hit by 2 of them. So it's just always worth have them be close because like one of the waves is a shorter range than the other. Could use some like mana resurrection, what I could use. gonna be 100%. If there's any mana reservation like near where I am on the tree, I go grab it. Just so that I can run this precision, because like I'm missing out on damage that I could have. Precision gives you crit and accuracy, but like I don't think accuracy is my problem. And grab something here. War banner. I'm using dread banner. Plus 20% chance to impale. Prize travel skill. Precision has reduced. I'm gonna try this. Ooh, we have enough mana now because its cost got cut in half. Let's go. That is more than enough to get us by here. Case your number. Chaos. Like we could really use some more damage. So what I think I might do is I might switch to a character who's a little bit faster. Just a little bit. And do some mapping on that character. Arena. Cool. We got a vault pyramid from him, which is another map that I haven't done yet. I'm just gonna deposit all this stuff.
Hello.
We're gonna swap to the trapper. Mainly because like I need a little bit more speed. So Crappy Malappy gonna be our character. What do we got? We have a map ready to be transformed on Trappy Malappy as well. He has a shield apparently. Oh, but I was just building up for the other guy. Okay. Go to the hideout. We haven't done dry sea. Do it. And then like we've got other tier 2s, but they're not like they're here. Like they're connected and not connected at the same time. And because they're not connected, we can't get to them by combining this. Fortunately. But we will get to them by completing other maps. You know, I have 2 physical builds and then 1 chaos build. Chaos build is not about a lot of damage. So I think something I'll be needing to do is level up some kind of elemental. You'll also see now that I spawned the agony crawler. This is a good map to do. Fixed link imperial bow. But as I was saying, might need to make an elemental character, and my agony crawler spawns now because I am worried more about poison, so I turned my poison chance up. So now my poison chance is 100, and also I'm using what actually made the agony crawler start to spawn is I'm using obliteration as one of my wands, and that is for some reason making it so that crawler spawn. I remember you. Hello, Sybils. Got a museum. So, and what's the significance of the obliteration? Why did I put it on? Obliteration is a unique wand that has a 20% chance for an enemy that I kill. So again, I have to kill it. Traps cannot kill it. But guess what? Enemy that dies to poison counts as being killed by me. So even though I'm not doing the damage, if it dies because the poison killed it, it has a chance for the explosions to go off. And those are what those purple pops that you're seeing are. And they're just really helping the clear. And I just happened to find it while I was playing on this character. Or actually, I don't know which character I was playing, but happened to drop off of a random enemy. And I've used obliteration before for other builds. It was really big to use dual wielding obliterations for the Blade Fall, Blade Vortex Assassin, which was really strong and might still be. I'm not sure if it is. Because like I know Blade Fall, Blade Blast got nerfed. But I'm not sure like which build did get like completely dumpstered and which one didn't. That's... Want more jewelers. Sacrifices. Ball Righteous Fire. Always good to pick up. I'm carrying a bunch of trash on me. Okay. And I'm also running 5 links on my seismic trap now. So my seismic trap does a little bit more damage. Not like a jack ton more damage, just a little. Just enough. But you can see this character's definitely got much better clear than the one we were just playing. Ooh, hello. Oh, I don't need that. Wink. I can't wait to get to yellow maps and start finding the trials for last ascendancies. because the trap one, honestly, really good. The chance for double trap and the fact that traps going off sets off other traps means that I will get much better clear even than I have, which as you can see, my clear is amazing already. We go to the hideout. We might actually do some delving here in a minute because I wanted to wait, but we're kind of at a point and it go the delve. Just kind of have to live with it. Sybil's Lament or Sybil's Paw? Just Sybil's Lament. That's from somewhere. Another game. They also made the opportunity for these to be better. Like stuff that drops from the monsters can be much better, which if this didn't have reduced movement speed on it, I would consider. It's got like 60 cold res on it. So lots of improvements have happened in like the last day, which is what kind of makes this such a great game sometimes. Like day to day things just change because of like things getting improved upon and rehashed upon. This can probably get upgraded twice now. So exciting. All right, tier 3 lighthouse here that I haven't done yet. I don't have anything that I haven't done yet. I already bought all of the maps I haven't done. So like now I'll grab a lighthouse, this one, and we see that she has, actually I'm gonna wait. Let's go delving. I'm like trailing in 5 million directions here. To the mining encampment. Now, I was going to wait to do this. I was. Because I wanted to wait to have a higher level character.
See you later.
I'll just do this little like intro mission that he makes you do. I was waiting to have a higher level character to force the mine shaft to be deeper. But I'm just going to go ahead and go for it. You know? Don't want to be in the darkness like I just want. FYI. Just gonna throw in traps nonstop. I think it's a tier 1 Azurite vein. I'm not really dying. There we go. Alright, cool. Let's talk to Nico in the mine encampment. Hello. Great. Go to the generator. 2 flares and a dynamite. Perfect. Talk to Nico.
Stay in the light.
Actually gonna buy nothing else because we got no more Azurite. Let's see how deep the mine shaft went. That's good. So this is actually great. Like really, we have the potential to get a despair on hit ring right here, super close to where we're starting. And on the way there, 1, 2, 3 Azurite veins and 2 right next to it. So yeah, do some delving. Let's get some azurite. Let's increase our sulfite cap, and then we can get back to mapping. And you can see enemies are not instant dying to our exsanguinate. And that's pretty great because, again, having them die from the poison gives us more chances to set off obliteration's effect. Which is just solid. Didn't find anything else here, right? Complaining about. I need to step away again. Ben is still complaining about something. Not sure what. Okay. So we're delving, and again, reason we are delving is to get azurite, spend azurite to get higher sulfite capacity, because we haven't gotten sulfite in the last like 2 streams because I've been on my sulfite cap full time. Like pretty much the entire time we've been streaming today and Wednesday. I was at sulfite cap because I was waiting to get to a higher level before I came down here. I could just start with like super high depth. Okay. We have to go this way first. Considering the fact that you can scourge in the labyrinth, part of me was thinking you'd be able to scourge down here, but just thinking about it like right now, that would be broken as heck, because if you could scourge down here, it would probably interfere with the darkness in some way, where you could like scourge to get out of darkness damage and would totally get like completely exploited. Throwing down seismic traps along with my exsanguinate traps because, you know, just worth. Just worth. Oh wow. I was thinking it was going to load a new instance of the mine. You can only usually go so far in one mine before it has to like load you into a new mine, because like you've walked so far away from where it started. Hello. Almost walked right past that. But we're down here for, guys, azurite. Can't be leaving any behind. Forgotten loot. Pretty sure I just saw... Oh, wait. Anything? Thought I saw an azurite vein, but it's just part of the, like... Azurite that's part of this. It's so weird now, seeing like stacks of rolls of wisdom. Right. Let's see if we can get despair on hit jewelry. Because if so, be good. Will alleviate some problems we have in other places. Tired. So this is a rogue exile camp. Kill the rogue exiles, and then you can loot to your heart's content. Grab this jewelry. Alright, let's see what this is about up here. Another rogue exile camp. Is it? Interesting. That it? Dang, we didn't get it. We did not get it. Again, we were hoping for one of those two boxes to drop a ring, because we could have gotten a ring that had despair on hit with increased effect, which would have made it so that I don't know if we could use it on this character, but definitely the champion could have used it for some free despair without having to stop and cast despair. I hear you, Ben. All right, so again, I'll BRB check on the dog. El Doggo Supremo. I'm not sure what he wants, but he did not want to go outside. Where do these passes go? I feel like this poisons you inflict on non-poison enemies deal 300% increased damage would be like a huge boost to what for damage. But at the same time, like, who do I know? That's a thing. That's a oh, I didn't get that point yet. The 20% faster poison. Okay, so that's something. And I need the chaos damage. Okay. Oh, I never got this. There's 2 masteries that I didn't have that I was allegedly supposed to have. Oh. Alleged. And then I'm supposed to have Skitterbot's reservation efficiency and some reservation. And Skitterbot's reservation is here. This mana stuff that I had built out. Okay, okay. We've got ideas for where we're going. The sound that this track is making reminds me of like stomach gurgling. For you. Ski. Crafting.
Hello. Salah.
I still haven't found any abyssal depth either. You know, been chasing abysses around and haven't been getting any depth. Unfortunately. All right. So, we're slowly approaching a nexus that we must be prepared for, which is, where do we put in our first watchstone? I guess Glenark. Because that'll make this tier 4, right? And we can start dropping tier 4 haunted mansions on trees like this lighthouse. So, again, progressing Atlas includes getting these watchstones. Now, we've gotten one from every region because that's like the beginning. You have to get one from each corner. But now, we've put a watchstone here. And we're going to need to start doing tier 3s, 4s, and 5s to get Haunted Mansion tier 4s so that we can try to get maps in this higher tier, because that will start spawning these conquerors. See how it says number of socketed watchstones 1 required to spawn conqueror. So we want to be in one region doing bunches of maps and spawning back-to-back conquerors is basically where we're at. Basically where we're going. And obviously, like, my map completion isn't like amazing yet. Another thing that I could do is I can start doing my Zana missions. I can start doing my Zana missions and trying to get higher tiered maps to show up in her missions to get more completion. And then also buying maps from her, which have a chance to have the maps that we want. Hello. Ooh. What build was I looking at the other day that was using one of those? Righteous Fire. Righteous Fire Inquisitor, which I've never played. Never played an RF Inquisitor. Special throw and another set of jewelers. Oi. Oh man. I do definitely want to play Righteous Fire though. Only for the fact that it's like, it's lazy flick style. You're running into things for the most part and letting Righteous Fire burn everything. That'll be something. Maybe I level it this weekend. Oh, Snapple. So, I just walked past a Timeless Monolith. Timeless Monoliths are for doing Legion. When I activate this, it'll spawn a bunch of monsters. They'll be frozen in place. I have to deplete the health bars of the frozen monsters. And then when the timer is up, it will freeze them. And then I get to fight them for real, for real. Beyond just loot drops, Legion has this thing called emblems and, well, items called splinters that become emblems. You can put emblems into your map device. And if you, for each you have to put in at least 2. But when you put in emblems, you will summon enemies of that respective like Legion army. Because like there's different Legion armies. Hello, Haunted Mansion tier 4. Exactly what we wanted. Exactly what we want, people. I can't even tell where things are right now. Okay, the Haunted Mansion's up top. 3 to maximum life, 30 move speed. Of course. Wink. That's what we're talking. Progression. Sounds like a Persona song. Oh, these are the bosses right here. I'm so used to them spawning on this side that this is the side I was going for. 45 monsters remain. 38. 31. Four. And one check over here for some people's. 19. That's good enough for me. That's good enough for me. Okay. So, tier 4 haunted mansion. Good. We just want to put that away for now. Because we're not done with all of our other like completions and stuff. Rise of the Phoenix. Okay. I need to clean that dump tab out soon. What's this got? 72 maximum life. But that's it.
Hello.
And I'm not about to like use Exalt. Oh, I didn't do any Scourge in here. Get some quick Scourge experience. So weird that like I just keep forgetting that Scourge is a thing because of the fact that like it's so different to interact with than other leagues. You're so used to like playing leagues where like you run into the thing that activates it, and then you have this where you have to remember to activate it. It reminds me of like all the times that I did ritual and forgot to buy my ritual rewards before making a new map, because like you have to remember to open the ritual window back open. After you complete a map. All right, so this is a silo I've had for a while. We have a couple other tier 4s ready to go. And we're going to start doing Zana missions. So how to do Zana missions. These little emblems right here are the 5 masters. We got Einhar, Alva, Nico, June, and Zana. You click on one of them, and that guarantees that Zana will be in the map. Once I enter the map, see, remember, she has, oh, it reset from me just activating it. So I've now got all these new maps from her that I can buy, and I haven't done Ancient City, yoink. I haven't done Spider Layer, yoink. And then I've done everything else because it all says complete, and like the awakening objectives are not complete, but I can't do awakening objectives for a long time. So, and we also have the mission to find Zana and complete her mission, which she's right here. So here's Zana, and she has more maps, and if you hold down Alt to look at the map stats, you can see incomplete, 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 like all these incomplete maps. And I would like to do a tier 5. So I've got a tier 5 Valdo's Rest right here, which has find the map item in it. So, oh, this has find the harvest, which is a guaranteed harvest, but map item could potentially be a tier 6 map because it's a tier 5 map that we're going into. So like we are potentially getting more upgrade. Need to be quick here. Monsters reflect fizz damage. Luckily, traps don't take damage because as soon as they activate, they are done. Boink. Oh, the mission is find the map. So we just need to kill monsters until a map drops. Literally. Like as soon as a map item drops from a monster, the mission will be complete. And the timer at the top of the screen is just how long we have to do it. Timer goes up for killing monsters. So easy peasy and done. Flooded mine, tier 4, fine. But it's a tier 4 that we haven't done. We might have done flooded mine. But even if we have, like, good. Up, Maven's here. So what you just heard was the Maven. She is part of Atlas as well. Yoink. Yes. Yes. Beacon. Cool. So yeah. 2 unlocks in 1 map, honestly. Or 3, depending on whether or not we actually did a flooded mine. Ooh, and a blight. Good. This is some good stuff right here. Mm-hmm. Lightning this. Sure. All right.
The blight is trying to spread. The blight is trying to spread.
As long as it keeps spreading in like that direction, I'm fine with it. If it starts spreading behind me, I'm gonna have some problems. But it looks like it only spread in the one direction. So I'm basically focusing arc towers because arc towers do a ton of damage. And also because we've got 2 portals that have minion immune monsters in them, and minions are the normal tower that I like to make. So if they're immune, I'm not going to get much out of it. The Formless Sea. What I really want though is blighted maps, because blighted maps are just tower defense and they're wonderful and I love them. But also like uber bladed maps this league that are supposedly like super challenging. That's something that I'm looking forward to quite a bit, actually. I just enjoy doing difficult content and actually like doing it and not just failing like I do every time I fight Cirrus. hitting potions like I'm playing my Berserker still and trying to like hit multiple healing potions, but I only have one on this character. Not really working out well to me. Working out too well for me. Oh. Rather pick up guaranteed jewelers than whatever the hell those will be worth. Full alteration shards. Pretty cool. I'm gonna go back mainly because inventory is full, and also turn this on for the Maven to witness fights and stuff.
Cool winds.
So we can start working on unlocking some Atlas passive points. Do ourselves an expedition.
Finally, come on.
Okay, what do we got? Logbooks. Rarity. Rare jewelry. Rare jewelry. Is that it? Alright. Let's just go with logbooks.
Yes, add some spice.
Oh, what was this down here? Rarity. Okay. And then right here.
I always
This
love
right
you,
here. Right here. Actually. There. There. We also have another Legion here, which this map kind of isn't great for Legion because it's an S, so you have to go in the S pattern. Ow! Dang, son. That was my fault for being right in the middle of all that, but still. Still, the game should know to treat me better. Silly game. What are you doing there? Can't throw in between the bars. I feel like I knew already, but
Not a chance.
nice and easy. Pop open all these chests. Two-tone boot. Pop open all these chests for some artifact. Heavy belt. Gambler. I'm gonna open up a new portal just in case. Apothecary's gloves. Increase damage over time. Not gonna say no to that. You know what? I kind of wasted that. But whatever. Gotta live with it. I could have been better if I had just kept moving forward instead of trying to double back. But whatever. We live with our decisions. We make the best of them. Didn't want that line. Huh? Elite Shrink 2. What's the boss here? Oh, the Fire Valenta wannabe. I'd greatly appreciate it if you were not you. Just saying. I have 4,000 life now. I didn't even notice. I was hoping a little bit better than that. Okay. Ooh.
Salah.
No, 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 no. I'll take that back. Thanks for another res. Ugh. Throw another dump tab up here for dumping. Okay. Skill point. Reservation efficiency right here. Silly me. Hello. Well, now we go. We leave now. We leave now.
Do you see it?
There's something happening to the act.
Something happened. So we got a recreation of this because that's where we were in the ghetto. The world is a ghetto.
Good to see you.
All right, and now we grab new maps. Nuevos mapas. The maze. We haven't done the maze. In Haywark. Where's Haywark? This way. It's gonna be somewhere up in there.
Yes.
So we'll do it, and we will once again do a sauna mission.
Yes.
He restocks. Underground River, haven't done it. Forbidden Woods, also haven't done it. But I don't have any more Orbs of Chance. So see, like this time she got a whole bunch of stuff that we haven't. So yeah. We're gonna not do a Zana mission for a little while. And try to back up some Orbs of Chance.
Still sane inside.
Oh, Zana. Not still sane. Thank you for asking. Where are you gonna send me off to this time, Zana? Is the question on everyone's mind. Where to? Hello.
Every moment we spend.
Ooh, Olmix. We'll just do Olmix. Like we've got lots of options, but unique maps, if you haven't done them, worth doing.
I've discovered a location.
Unique maps, always worth doing. Because, you know, sometimes they're really hard to come by. So getting their completion done for free and not having to potentially have to buy them for completion is a sweet deal. So this map is 4 of these, by the way. Okay. Okay. This is I believe this whole map is a reference to Legends of the Hidden Temple, that old game show. Because you gather the parts of the different statues and then you create them, or you combine them to create the key to the final area. Hail of the Silver Monkey. Head of the Silver Monkey. I'm super. Do 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 do. Oh, we got a tropical island tier 6. Fair enough. Hand of the Silver Monkey. And now that we have all of them, here's Olmec. Who's gonna be a pain in the behind and teleport around the arena, which of course is super inconvenient for us because of the fact that, you know, we're using a trap that wants people to stay in one spot. Perfect. And that's it. Completed. Unique map. I have a contract. I didn't do any Scourge in that map, but I'm also not gonna bother because just not gonna keep backtracking. I'm not gonna be hyper efficient, but I'm also not gonna be working against myself. Smuggler's done. Dead. Ooh, lucked out. I lucked out that my traps went off when they did, because they're the only reason I survived from regeneration from traps going off. Could have died. Gonna be real. Nice thing about traps that you can preload a bunch of damage.
Those I serve cast their eyes upon an endless, unchanging horizon, and have never had
Really,
cause to look away.
Envoy,
Without change,
you're hanging out here of all places.
like a tear in a stream. It is invisible, meaningless and insignificant to one with no beginning and no end. But then came the silence, and it deafened them,
What?
and dammed the stream. And now they can see nothing else, and can hear nothing else.
I like the Envoy. I like the sound of his voice. I like how he's all like cryptic and mysterious, talking about like the Maven and stuff. But man, can the guy talk for a long time. Here. Overgrown ruin. Cool. All right. We got items for our unique stash tab. We've got items for all kinds of things.
Cool winds.
You can have that.
Cellar in.
Throw this in here. This was to sell for a chrome.
Blessings.
All right. Excuse me. I'm super exhausted. Cool. Got some tier 6s ready to go. But before we do that, let's get some more completion done, because like it is absolutely so important that we do. We got to get these completions done so that these maps have a chance to drop, because if not, you're really just shooting yourself in the foot trying to actually make any progress in this. Why would you want to shoot yourself in the foot? Do you not like your toes? Silly thing to do. My god. Cool. Dane, great. Now that we've talked, don't stalk me around the entire map, please. A weird, clingy person. That chaining is just so dumb. Like, it's so ridiculous how good it is. Yep, I'll get to that. I will show Tane the samples after I've gotten all the samples. And even then, you're like, you're asking me for a little much, game. Ooh, adept. Let's go back. We did, in fact, get area is inhabited by goatmen. One of our affixes. Nope, didn't get the depths. Alkais. Ooh, profane proxy. Okay. All right. Solid. Profane Proxy is a ring that allows you to replace one of your Gitterbot functionalities with a curse. Like we could get rid of the shock or the chill from the Skitterbots and replace it with our curse. And it also has 24 cold and 30 lightning. Need to keep the intelligence. Be able to. This is big loss though. Like almost all of our lightning res gone. So rough. We might fit it in there after we figure out somewhere else to get resistances back. All of my jewelry is garbage too. Like we will be replacing all of it ere long, but we need to get good stuff first, which of course will happen with time and, you know, higher level, because higher level items roll better. That is the totem shield, I'm pretty sure. Boss's name is It That Fell, which, you know, is hilarious. Rare weapons, essences, currency shards, currency items, catalyst. Let's get more essences.
Love it.
I love fighting metamorphs. Some people don't, because, you know, they're metamorphs and they can ruin your day. But, like, I absolutely love, like, the pop that happens at the end. Roll Timber Spire. Totem. The totem shield. With the reworked Torch Oak steps. Those can probably do something really cool. I'm not like 100% on, but like I'm sure they could. This thing has 77 strength on it. All right. Elemental ailments. I can handle that. I don't want to do anything with this just yet. If I find a harvest, I want to roll it and harvest. See if I can get like super high defense on it. I've also done this before. I outdid it. Better late than never. Only wasted 3 times as many out. 4 times as many else. Map. Next map. Overgrown ruin. Don't be afraid to spend currency to make your maps better, because having better maps just makes it easier for you to make progress. The clear R thing, I'll buy that one. Oh, I already had an ancient city. Sadness. Sadness, I've made a map that or bought a map that I already had with my last chance orbs. This has got beyond on it though. Can have more beyond. What's bloodlines? Bloodline. They're magic monsters. Oh, I know this. I don't like this map. This is just Vol City from Act 8. That place that I always get lost. Oh, and we got Metamorph here. I always open up clasped hands because my first exalted drop was from a clasped hand. So like, it's one of those things that like I'll never pass up. I've dropped somewhere. Grab all these splinters. We'll find the map when we find it, you know. Not worried. Is right call. Oh, laboratory. Gross. Grody. Please don't be a laboratory. Oh, it's a ghetto. The world is a ghetto. World is a... The song from POD, Payable on Death. Christian rock band from my youth. I don't know if they're still relevant. They had some really good songs though. Like Alive and Youth of the Nation. Those were the ones that like really shot them off and got them all of their fame and fortune. But I liked other songs on that CD, the one that I'm talking about. Had those songs. And Ghetto was one of them. And then, what was the other one that I used to listen to all the time? I think it was called Thinking About Forever. Thinking about forever. Missing you. Something like that. Full band from my youth. Youth of the Nation, though, was like the song. It was so good. Do, do, do. There you go. Have some fun with the seismic trap. Jeweler's ore. How's there still more than... Oh, there's a whole chunk over here. Hey, how's there still more than 50 monsters? But this is how. This would be how. Okay, like at this point, I don't know how there's still 50 monsters. I've been all over this map. Excuse me. It's got an arrogance of the Val. Nice. Don't think I've ever actually seen that card drop, like as a raw drop. I've gotten it from like the Gambler divination card that like gives you random divination cards, but I've never seen it like fall on the floor. There we go. That's good enough for not hunting down 25 monsters. Not gonna do it.
Hello.
Right now. Don't think I have this yet. Wraith Lord. Right, Overgrown Ruin next. I have a passive point for you. Click. Increase reservation efficiency. Ouchies. Oop. Superior frost bomb. Better than inferior frost bomb. But I haven't seen chance orbs. Ever since we started needing chance orbs, I don't think I've seen one drop. But before that, we were getting them in like bundles of 3 and 4. I was immediately spending them, but we were getting them in bundles of 3 and 4. Now what do we get? Nothing. Nothing at all. We get alchemy orbs. I can be happy about that. Ooh. Almost died. Really need to make panicked flasks for this character. We got blight here too. Awesome. Maybe we'll get lucky and get a blighted map, and that blighted map will give us like everything we need. Maybe. Maybe, possibly, potentially, maybe. But that'd be cool. Insane. That'd be pretty cool, you know, game. If you gave me the blighted map and the blighted map had all the things that I need, and then, you know, you gave me the things. Pretty cool. Yeah. Contract. We should start doing some heist. This character should be able to do heist pretty handily. And the unrighteous returned to ash. And the unrighteous returned to ash, to ash. Unrighteous returned to ash. Right, Cassio, that's your song.
Oh, bless.
Oh, bless. Well, this is good. There's only one door into this room, so I'm going to assume that all of the light will spread in one direction. But of course, haha, that would be silly to make that assumption, because there's more than enough space in that room for portals to spawn. But it's just going to be the one portal. I don't want to walk into that. No, thank you. I was trying to click on the upgrade. Ooh, that's a good one. That's good. You know why that's good? Because those are blight chests that have the blight reward.
Love it, love it, love it.
Oh, no map though. Rude. Rude dude. Couldn't just give me this one, huh, Cassia? What the heck just happened here? Bleeding. What in the heckins? Scourge point. While in a scourged map, items absorb 1% more corruption for each time the map has been transformed. Yes, please. Because we're gonna be in scourged maps. So obviously this is the Malagaro map boss. The same as the one from Act 7. And now we should be able to kill him. Maze. We should be good to just leave. Nightbot timed out someone for blacklisted spam. Weird. Sorry, Kama. My filters are pretty strict, so you happen to say something that the filter didn't like. mostly to avoid getting hit by like a hate raid, not because I have any problem with strong language. I don't think they're still here, but if you are, why you got tapped by Nightbot?
Salam.
I really wish I had like little notifications for when I got messages from first time viewers. All right. Let's move forward, shall we? We want to do, I guess, a spider layer. Yes. Spider layer in Valdo. Monsters have a 20% chance to avoid being poisoned. Might make things a little rough, but probably.
You have called the Maven.
Over here.
Huyin. Increase experience. Increase experience. Additional currency items in chests. Quantity of items in chests. Chests have additional stacked decks. Could use some currency.
Risky choice.
Oh. Do that.
Itching for me to lose another limb, are ya?
That's gonna be go. Three,
Risky
4.
choice.
Problem with the remnants being set up this way is like all of these won't affect anything except for the last bit, because it's done in a way that the order of the explosions matters. Ooh. Heck yeah. That's basically free currency. We'll go do that. We'll do that after this map. I mean, honestly, it depends on what we get, but... Oh, it was 2 yin too, so... Heck yeah. Got such little amount of currency from all that. Yeah. Step out here. They don't immediately blow up to everything. Spiders. Come on, man. see that I'm like busy in here. You didn't think that way. Not gonna lie, I wasn't paying attention to my map when I was doing the Legion. Had I been, I would have been much more proactive in moving like this direction and getting a couple more kills. But win some, lose some. We're in Spider Layer, so the boss here, I believe, is Weaver. The Weaver redo. Maybe. Could be wrong. Could potentially be incorrect. Ooh, got it. There's a harvest here. Oh, I need to scourge it up, baby. Need to scourge it up because we are missing out on all this experience. Weaver, right? Yeah, it's the Weaver redo. One of the Weaver. No, it's not.
Violence, conflict, pleasure.
Maven, you a weird dude. Same. All right, let's go to the harvest. Go to that harvest we got. Not cool.
This way, exile.
She.
We need not the fruit, just the juice.
You heard the lady. Change a unique into a random other unique. Open up our stash. What do we got? Here. Police it. It's like a useless unique I found. So I feel like I have one. Here. I guess I could sacrifice Khaleesi's. I don't see it. Change a unique. Another unique. Close my eyes and pray. Oh, well, that's not what I wanted. I guess I didn't pray hard enough. Or at all. We want this item out here. Knock this in here. Reforge. 1350 is not bad. Oh, 1727's better though. That's good. That's pretty. And we've got another one here to faff about with. $12.92. Could have been better. Could have been better. Change a divination card into another divination card. What do we got? Throw one of these in here. What do I get? The Lover. The Lover. Physical modifier. Currency craft. We'll go with that. Improves quality of a flask by at least 10%. Well, 20%. Easy game. Forge number of sockets on an item 10 times. Keep that. Didn't it say I was going to get a currency thing? What the heck happened to that? Physical modifiers. This is... Those are my low level ones. Where's... Didn't I have a couple ones that I was like messing around with for plus to physical spells? You know what? I'll look for one here in a second. Physical socket number speed and implicit for jewels. Please die. I really don't have time for this. Really don't have time for you to be annoying. Oh my god. Keep throwing the seismic trap and it keeps freaking moving. There's something else out here. Now it's done. Set an item to 4 sockets. Okay. Reforge a normal, magic, rare item. Random modifiers, including a speed modifier. Speed modifiers are more common. These would be good for some booties. Some booties. Boots. I don't think I can do it on that. Can I do it on these? I cannot do it. Corrupted. Oh. Low level speed boot. Anything else? Anything else want a speed modifier? Oh, I have another shield. Did I have any more plots? Oh, right. Okay. Was there a wand here? Here's a wand. Boop. Let's slap this with some physical modifiers. Okay. Nothing. And then we do this. Ooh, painful. Did nothing for you to treat me this way. Scourge mobs. So violent. All the time. No. Okay. Okay. Am I done here? 13 months. Yep. We got this logbook. I need some moolah. So let's do it. Can I quality you? Cannot. Because it is not a map.
The most powerful art.
Mhm.
This is quietly disturbing. But logbooks
Explosive
written by
radius,
with remembrances of
quantity of
natural
artifacts.
terrain by what it was, as well as what it might one.
I'll just do it plain. Oh man, I never did all the challenges last league and I missed out on this stupid portal.
Local. Need your aid. Don't give up.
Okay. Do I have any secret doors? This is looking like a secret door right here. 18 explosives. Got maps over here. Currency over here. Currency right here. Maps over here. So I think I'm gonna go this way. Try to hit this map down here. And then get as far over to this currency as I can. Or this door. Whichever comes first. We have big radius too. So we can do quite a bit. That's heist, right? Ooh. Oh, this is a secret right here. Willing to go with that. Weapon. I guess I have. Maps. And metamorph. I'd be like right in the middle, but yes, I can. Immune to fire. I haven't made an immune to physical, have I? Haven't really. And artifacts are useful here because this is a Huyan map. Hujan, whatever you. Oh, this isn't a secret area. Okay. Thought that door was like a door. You know what? I will just cut through here. 6 explosives left. Immune to cold. That's a-okay. Harbinger. Immune to fizz. Can't have immune to fizz. We make them immune to physical. We can't do any damage to them. That's bad. And breathe. Okay. Monsters can shock. Monsters can do this. Monsters can do this. Monsters can suck a fat one. Is what monsters can do. Drop our portal. And let us begin. Nice thing is, even though expedition monsters hurt, like really, they hurt. They're so painful. We're playing a build with such ridiculous clear that it's not so big of a worry. we're only going to really have to deal with the runic monsters for any like measurable amount of time, because all the normal monsters are just going to get deleted. Even the runic monsters aren't that hard. Granted, again, we didn't like make the map hard or anything, and that was on purpose. I didn't roll the map because I wasn't trying to like die. Wasn't trying to kill myself on the first logbook that I do this league. Wanted to feel good about it. And now we get to get all of our loot. Boop. Yeah. On the tomb. I'm gonna say like that activates something, doesn't it? Yeah. Miner's incubator. Snap. Point. Coinage. More maps. Or one map. Kinda sucky. Let's go to town real quick. Or hide out, whatever. Sell this. Okay. Plenty of space. We're not going to get so much stuff that we're just not going to have. Ritual splinters. All sales. Superior fortify. Horizon orbs, really solid for getting us some maps. We got like 2 here. It's great. And we talked to Danning.
It was impossible to decipher the true meaning of the omen, but none could deny that it had happened. Farewell.
Okay. I was expecting something more interesting. There's one text that he reads to you that it talks about like monkeys that like went bananas. Skitterbot. That's not Skitterbots. Skitterbots is over here. Skitterbots. Fly. And then our mastery in that one is 15% increased mana reservation efficiency of heal. Which I'm looking at my end setup here. And I'm supposed to have Arctic armor and grace. There's things I'm missing. Sure. for certain. I'm looking around at all these things. Okay. 2 stack decks. It's not a bad haul, honestly. Not a bad haul for something that took us a limited amount of time. But I'm probably gonna end stream here. I'm really tired. Tomorrow, Alien Isolation. And yeah. Go for it. Have a good night, you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.